down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus, I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden, I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. Life I've barely spoken, your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus, I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden, I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. Life I've barely spoken, your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus, I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden, I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. Life I've barely spoken, your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus, I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden, I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. Life I've barely spoken, your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus, I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden, I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. life I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus. I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. All my life I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus. I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. Life I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus. I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. Life I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus. I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. Life I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus. I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd. Life I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus. I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion. My skin is black but golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You
Uh, I'm picking it up, bro. I'm hearing you. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, it's Crystal.
Butterflies born by thy wish, guided by lantern's light.
Uh,
Love.
Way so I can hear myself, but I can't hear you.
My mission is to protect lives.
No problem. All right, so we've got the meta bands there. Definitely Hayabusa, Hylos, Zushin, we know has been difficult to be dealing with. But Rise picking up the Zosk. Let's see what Africa Burns will respond with. And who will they pick first? The Jerusalem. Jerusalem has been featuring a lot in this Most Wanted tournament, and he's definitely something strong to be dealing with.
Chivalry is dead, and I will revive it. Rise beyond.
This Clint is not a bad marksman pick. We've seen some deadly, deadly plays with him.
It's my way or the highway.
Way, I'm not gonna lie to you, but Africa Burn has picked up one of my mains, as you know. Oh,
Still waters
I'm gonna
run
be
deep.
fan favorite of Average Joe tonight. Oh, well. All right, no problem.
Are the two
Oh,
greatest inventions.
oh, the diggy is open. Diggy might be bad for average Joe if they pick up the diggy. Ooh, Ruan on the alpha. Ruan has been featuring on this alpha as well. For any of you that hasn't seen Ruan's alpha in the matches, go and it's a definite must watch, especially progressing through the series. Ooh, Mr. Wave flashing the minnow there. Mm, mm. These combos are starting to look proper. There's some decent set plays from Ryze. The Julian on jungle is, as you've been saying, Way, is actually OP. Ooh, the Tigreal. Okay, guys, the first round is definitely gonna be fire. And it will also set the pace. Will we be reaching those 3 rounds? I hope so.
Okay, looks like I managed to fix that technical difficulties. Finally. Alright, so yeah, we got some nice, actually some nice skins. Not even just a nice draft, right? Some nice skins. Julian, Fury on that. Julian's been doing some damage. I also heard you talk about Ruan on that alpha, who was an absolute menace going in here. This is going to be one of those crackerjack games. I mean, it could go either which way. I don't know about you guys, right? But I'm already on the edge of my seat. I'm just hoping that I don't fall down in all the excitement, because I'm this close to the edge of my seat. The floor awaits me if the cold hard floor if I get too excited. But I'm really gonna want to see what's gonna happen here. I mean, you've got a Minotaur versus a Tigreal, a Zask into a Farsa, Ixia versus Clint, Alpha versus Julian, Yuzong versus Charizla. I mean, the matchups are just excellent. But we're gonna get to see the execution, the rotations. But let me put this out to you guys here in the chat. Who are you favoring, or based on the draft, and not based on, please. I mean, I'm saying based on the draft. I mean, like, legitimately based on the draft. No getting any biased opinions here. Just straight on the draft. So we got, so the first comment saying that, Africa Burns got some great synergy. Yes, they do. Okay. So some action happening here around the lid, though, early into the game. And what's going on here in the XP lane? A bit of poke damage coming out from both XP laners, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a one-sided battle. Ooh, we've got Africa Burn already setting up here. Clint staying very safe, realizes something's the danger here. Julian, he is level 3. The poke damage coming out. Julian senses a chance, tries to get in there with the enhanced skill. Oh, Spear of Alpha comes out, managing to catch 2, 3. And it's the Julian that falls through all of that. Nice from Ruan, showing quite a lot of patience in landing that Spear of Alpha, as we know that he can, quite devastatingly. So first blood going to the side of Africa Burn as they try and zone wave out on that Minotaur. Don't want to let him get anywhere close to this first objective of theirs. Is Alpha gonna go for his blue buff before the turtle? Yes, he is. It's gonna give Julian some time to get that level 4, maybe get a bit of farm up. Minot trying to give some help here to his XP laner, because the XP laner, as we all know, XP laners in the first turtle fight are key to the turtle fight. Especially if that XP laner is Yuzong. But I mean, Charizla is no slouch in the early part of the game when it comes to contesting for objectives. You got a penalty zone versus a Black Dragon form. Which one's gonna prove to be the better? Mano trying to get the zone. Stun comes out. Oh, Alpha, Spear of Alpha comes in there. Managed to get the rod. Fasa with a beautiful ulti set up here from Africa Burn. They managed to get 2. Is it gonna be more? The Yuzong trying to sustain through all of this, but he's gonna fall. It's 3-1. 3-0 to Africa Burn as the score goes 4-0 to Africa Burn. Ixia now using that extra range of hers to zone the Clint out away. Tigreal making a very fast rotation up here to the gold lane. Is he going to set up? Does he have his skills now? He's used the flicker. He should have the ulti quite soon. Minnow coming, scouting in. Minnow just getting a level 4. Ixia recalls. While we get to see Alpha taking this litho in a middle lane here. But what's happening? We've got a very nice camp here by the side of Ryze. Alpha is going to get caught. Does he have the mobility to get away? Spear of Alpha comes on. Minnow with a flicker ulti. Do they have the damage to take him down? Yes, they do. Julian engaging onto the Fossa quite nicely. Ixia comes out with that ultimate, but Zask had the protection of his ultimate. They managed to get down 2, but 2 fall in return for the side of... Oh, make that 3! Ixia just doing so much of damage, it could be 4. Ixia with a double kill. Ixia changing the course of that team fight. From the beautiful ultimate set to the double kill that followed up. Wow, what? Average Joe is anything but average in that moment. We've got 10 seconds to the next objective. We're just focusing a bit on what is happening in the gold lane. Both mages trying to make sure the mid lane's clear so they can get... Oh, Alpha. I thought he was going to go and seize the opportunity. Decides against it. There's an engagement here. Julian getting engaged upon by the Terizla. But Julian managed to second skill out there. Fossa commits out to penalty zone onto the Julian. Oh, what a wonderful play there from Terizla and Fossa. But Tigreal manages to catch one. We get to see the implosion coming out here. The Minnow trying to heal his teammates up. Doesn't have the ulti available quite yet. Zask into the backline. Trying to get as much damage as possible. But wow, Africa Burn managed to get out with low HP, but they do manage to get out through all of this action. It looks like there was a solo kill by Average Joe there in the top lane as the first turret falls down. Alpha just recovering some health as he takes the turtle. Gonna be uncontested. He retreats for it. But as things go, gold advantage, map control, all to the side of Africa Burn at this moment. And Fossa with the ultimate, knowing that Zask's ultimate has been used. So the opportunity to try and get a kill there, but Zask on the very edge of that Fossa ultimate repositions. But in the XP lane, engagement here to tag your dead on this Yuzong. Manages to get to the safety of the turret. But as we can see, further action happening up here in the gold lane. Minotaur trying to stay in a particular position, hoping that he gets an opportunity to set. Is the Clint gonna try and get a bait in? Does he have his flicker? Yes, he does. Julian there making a movement towards the push, engages onto the Ixia. Ixia commits the flicker. It's gonna be the Tiger with the implosion onto 2 into the beautiful set of that Ixia ultimate. It's 2 down. Foster comes in with a follow-up triple kill going to the side of that Ixia. Ixia is beyond fed.
Why I am drooling.
Oh my word, look at the Fossa with a flicker ulti, almost killing us ass. Decides he wants to fly in there. Zask decides that, oh no, that bush was not the bush for me. I'm gonna get out from here. Ixia taking the tier 2 turret down solo in the top lane. In the bot lane, however, we've got a series to the monsters here. Alpha and Terizla just going wild, taking the tier 1 and starting on the tier 2. We do have 20 seconds for the next turtle. Are they going to take it like we normally see? We do typically see Africa Burn take that third turtle. But this time around, looks like they want to go for some jungle invades. They want to take advantage of this 9k gold lead they have. They want to put the pressure going in. Fossa zoning them all away with our ultimate. And clearing the way with the say, oh, Terizla! What a penalty zone! Catching 3. Everybody jumps in there. But the Tigreal looks like he's going to fall. As well as the Terizla, so it was a 2-for-1 exchange, and the engagement comes in. Make that 2-for-2. This Ixia is just doing so much of damage, they just can't get to her. 11 for 0. What more could you want for your marksman? in the first 8 minutes of the game.
Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. You can do better, but nothing more than that.
So as we get to see the first Lord up for the match, the 8-minute Lord, as no one took the third turtle, which is something I like to see personally. You know, sacrificing that third turtle for an early Lord allows you to take down some tier 2 turrets, which is a much better trade-off in my opinion. Better map control. Oh, look at the poke damage coming from Ixia. There's Minotaur. It's like, what's happening? I'm gonna get myself out of here. This is too much damage for me. Who fed the Ixia? Who fed the Ixia? You know, like how they'll be screaming in rank.
Why?
Yeah, it'll always be the person who's fed the Ixia that will be asking the question. So, the first Lord, as expected, goes uncontested to the side of Africa Burn, as they now have a 7, close to 8k gold lead. Africa Burn, Ryze did manage to pull back a slight amount of that gold lead. Ooh, engagement onto the Terizla. He's going to follow up damage. Penalty zone onto 1. The Ixia comes in and is just going to melt them all. It's a double kill there. It's going to be 3 down. It's going to be 4. Oh, is it 4? Ooh, almost a Fossa doing. I actually thought it was going to be 4 and 5 team wipe. But it's a 3-for-0 exchange as the Lord pushes through onto the top lane side. Mid lane wave coming in. Zask and Clint gonna try and hopefully defend this, as all 3 waves more or less synced coming into the base. So Africa Burn taking down 2 of those tier 3 turrets. Fossa comes in, trying to zone away. Julian interrupts with that enhanced ultimate of his. Can Ryze defend this as the Lord makes his way into the base? Julian trying to get as much of the wave cleared as possible. Tigreal just waiting for that implosion to land. Ixia says, no, I'm not waiting for no implosion. Let me engage. It's the Minnow down. Lord has been cleared. Implosion catches 3, but the follow-up not quite there yet. Fossa says, no, I just needed a few more seconds to get that out ready. Zask into the backline. A lot of damage coming up from that Zask ultimate. Clint almost taking down Ixia. Julian getting the alpha. Defense coming out for the side of Ryze here. But has it been too little too late? Only time will tell.
This is... wow. Wow, this is... What a match. What a match. Defense there from Ryze was just brilliant.
Yeah. They didn't clump up together. Tigreal had to try and get that set, which he did do under the turret, or right next to the Nexus, but that's not the most opportune place to try and get this. So now we're going to see how Africa Burn maintains this pressure, maintains the map control. As Tigreal goes to check and on the bushes there so that Ixia can push the wave safely. So we've got a comment coming from Eldritch saying, not gonna lie, Stoner the real MVP of this matchup. The Tigreal setting like a boss. Oh, now we've got both teams setting up here for an engagement. It is 10 seconds to this next Lord, but it's not going to be the enhanced Lord. They may want to wait that extra 15 seconds for it to be enhanced. Are they going to wait for it? Are they going to show the patience? Rowan, does he realize that there's patience? Oh, Ixia says, no patience. I want this Lord. I don't want the enhanced Lord. Are the teammates informing her that you just need to wait 3 seconds? Yes, they did. Ooh, alpha onto the Julian. Julian managed to use that enhanced second skill, gets away and regens some health. But in the bot lane here, they tried to go for a bit of a push. Engagement onto this Terizla. Do Clint and the Yuzong have the damage? Sadly, they don't. It's an uncontested Lord to the side of Africa Burn, with only 1 tier 3 turret standing in the way, protecting Ryze there. They've got to get these lane pushes a bit uneven. That's the only way for Ryze to actually defend this one. It is the enhanced Lord. He's going to crash into that Nexus. You've got to get that lane management sorted out. But they've got to do it in a way that nobody dies. You've got to be safe when you're doing this. As the Lord makes his way down the mid lane. Yeah, this 10k gold lead is it's a bit much to try to deal with. Oh, nice Lord pull, but Tiger comes here for the Exia ultimate. I mean, and the Fasa, it's just so much of damage. I just it's like 3 down. Would it be 4? It's just the Yuzong and the Zask left. Zask with the ultimate. Lord still storming into the base. Alpha gets into the back line there. But, I mean, with that 10k gold lead, there was only one winner in that particular match. Well played to Africa Burn. I mean, they used their team composition extremely well. They got look at this marksman. 14-0 and 5. Whoa, 36% damage. That's just a crazy stat. But, I mean, a lot of the plays came in from, I mean, a 10.5 on your Roma. That just goes to show what your Roma was doing in the game. So, extremely well played to Africa Burn there. But I'm sure Ryze would have learnt their lessons from this match. Let's get into the second game. See how they're going to come back. Better, stronger, maybe faster with the rotations through. Who knows? Or are they going to be banning in this draft phase? Are they going to look at what Africa Burn picked in this matchup and say, right, are these your possible mains? Are these the things that you're happy playing with? Let's get them out of the way. So as we get both teams into the lobby, I hand you over to Sean the Skankel, who's going to be going through the setup with you for this next game.
A sheep with a now bleep. As Chris would always say it. Yeah, though I have to say that that first match was what a way to warm up into the semi-finals. Oh my word! All right, so I hope everyone is as hyped up as us, especially after such a intro. All right. Everyone paying respects to one another there. Definitely. Well, wait. I predict there's going to be respect bans. But then, let's see what Africa Burns does with the first pick. Well, I'm sure average Joe has got something else than the Exia. I mean, he's been showcasing different MMs. But yeah. So, Ryze, you guys probably had a pep talk. Let's bring the heat, my guys. Let's bring it. Let's go! Yeah, I'm predicting an alpha ban though, but that's just my opinion. And sure, Exia got the range and the damage and stuff, but in my opinion, she is my main. Don't break my heart now. Don't break my heart now.
Alright, my apologies for the delay. Let's get into this next match. Let me tell the teams that we started now.
Are you not entertained yet? Well, let's get down to round 2.
So we got the chat going wild. They are talking about what they expect as the next bands to come out. Let's get to see. Hayabusa band coming out for the side of Africa Burn there. Interesting, we didn't get to see a Hayabusa ban or a Ling ban. No one picked it up. Zushin getting banned for the side of Ryze,
By lantern's light.
leaving their tank with some, at least not having to deal with the annoyance that is Zushin.
True love.
Oh, Camilla ban coming out. Nice Camilla ban. Don't want to have to deal with that Camilla ban. I'm sure Africa Burn have watched the previous games with Ryze when they use that Camilla, so much so to their advantage. Mr. Wick saying that he would like to see a Melissa pick in this matchup. Let's get to see if you get your wish. Adrian saying they should think that Ixia ban's coming in. Looks like they opted against the Ixia ban. They went for the Zask ban instead.
That is like.
Yeah, so we get to see a high loss picked by Stoner here, switching from the Tigreal, which we saw with those beautiful sets, into the high loss, giving his team that mobility, sustain, that poke, and, well, the tankiness. Ryze responds with a Cyclops and Terizla. Cyclops mid lane. What do you think about a Cyclops mid lane? Different.
Well, we did see the Cyclops featuring in the mid lane in the early stages of the Most Wanted tournament, and it didn't turn out too bad. I know Cyclops is actually not preferred mid, but yeah.
Fade away.
So you got the Vexana pick coming out for the side of Africa Burn and an Xborg. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing. And I'm not so sure about the Cyclops, but who knows? You never know. Maybe there's some strat that they've Ryze have been working on to come up with a plan to deal with us. We get to see now. Yeah, the chat, Merlin, Ajad, everybody seems to be worried about this. But we got a Tigreal pick coming out from Wave here. So lots of set for the side of Ryze here. There's the Ixia ban that they were talking about. Everybody wanted to see. Bye-bye Ixia. No 13.5 score for you anymore. But there's going to be a lot of, to be a frontliner here for the side of Ryze against a high loss of Vexana and an Xborg is not the most comfortable in this moment in time. I mean, that's a lot of poke damage. Is this going to be a Layla pick? Do we get to see Layla in the semi-finals of Most Wanted?
What's the saying, right?
No, they told us. They're telling us it's going to be, looks like it's going to be the Raja. Yeah, it's the Raja. Is it Raja Gold, Raja Jungle? Let's see with the spell change now. It's Raja Gold. Raja is an absolute beast on that gold lane. Very difficult to deal with. So Adrian saying it looks like it's going to be a carry pick. Chubb saying they need a bit more split push for the side of Ryze. Average Joe picking up the Leslie. Ruan going for a Dyrot saying we need to counter all the tankiness that's here. I mean, they already countered the tankiness. One more counter to the tankiness, well, would not hurt. But all depends now on what Fury picks up here on this jungle role for the side of Ryze. So what do you think, chat? What is he going to go for? Is he going to bring out the Julian once more? Is it going to be a Ling? Alucard? Now that's a shocker. We're getting to see some very, very interesting picks coming out for the side of Ryze. Are these comfort picks? They're saying, look, this is it. For us, it's do or die. Let's play what we're most comfortable with. Or is there a particular strategy they have in mind? This Alucard, there is CC that comes out from the side of with the Vexana and a bit of CC from the Hylos, but there isn't like a ton of CC to deal with an Alucard. Alucard's a real A problem is being CC'd. But right now, based on draft, I am slightly favoring the side of Africa Burn here with their draft. But it always boils down to, as it always does, execution. Execution and discipline. So as we see, we've got both teams heading towards the same buffs on the same. I mean, actually, no. We're gonna see a Ryze with the looks like an XP lane rotation here. Very, very interesting. Unless they're gonna do this the blue buff, red buff rotation and get back to the gold, that would be a nice one to see. So Dairoth already clearing his first buff, making his way onto the second. As you expect, the Dairoth's gonna have, especially with a high loss giving him a hand, a much better wave clear. Ooh, poke damage coming up from the Vexana onto the Tigreal. But Tigreal and Cyclops. Now Cyclops decides to go back towards the mid lane. Tigreal here making his rotation. Got the flicker ready. Does he have that second skill to try and pull the Leslie? They're just waiting for the Leslie to try and get out of position. But a bit dangerous position to be the Tigreal. He realizes the danger. Decides he wants to get the hell out of dodge here. As both lanes being cleared, it's a 4v2 situation. Do they really want to try and contest this wave? I don't know. The engagement's coming in there. Tigreal tries to get out. Oh, they managed to disengage quite nicely as Cyclops comes down to help his teammates. So, engagement, but unsuccessful. Cyclops getting a bit of poke damage. Engagement onto the Dairoth by the Alucard. He manages to take on half health, but the Dairoth gets away because his teammates reacted quite quickly there to provide the protection that he needed. As we see the first turtle up for a game. Dairoth trying to clear his jungle completely before that happens. But Alucard sacrificing this turtle. Fury deciding they really need to get this Leslie. Leslie poke damage onto the Roger. Does she realize she's about to get camped out? Is there going to be a turret dive here? They're waiting patiently for the lane to get pushed in. I don't think she realizes that she's in trouble. Engagement comes. Tigreal with a stun. Follow-up damage. First blood to the side of Ryze. Sacrificing the first turtle, but taking down this the Leslie that marksman that gave them so much of problems here. Trying to get this Roger fed. This gold lane turret almost taken down. Full shield gone. But Vexana and Hylos using this extra movement speed that the river provides, making the rotation across, but Ryze, knowing that there's going to be some problems, gets away there on the top lane, as we are to see Terizla 1v1 solo kill onto the X-Borg. So sacrificing the turtle, but taking the gold laner down. The gold pretty much even through that exchange. It's a trade of objectives, but having the gold laner, your gold laner fed compared to the enemy gold laner makes a difference. So we get to see a 3-2 split for the side of Africa Burn here, but we've got the 4-1 split here for the side of engagement onto the Tigreal. Beautiful throw. Oh, look at the implosion coming in. The follow-up damage. Roger to Alucard. The Cyclops. It's gonna be 3-4-1 here in the bot lane. That's just a complete wipe. And with that, I think this bot lane turret's gonna fall. But as this is going to be taking place here, Terizla manages to get down the shield from that X-Borg. Do we get to see the turret falling? Yes, we do. But Africa Burn trying to get into the engagement here across. Poke damage. Look at the poke damage coming from Leslie. But the Roger decides to move away quite quickly. So the turret advantage and now a gold lead being extended, focusing heavily on the gold in this game. Oh, nice engagement onto the Vexana from Alucard. Tigreal trying to help his teammate up there, but he falls. The counter engagement going on. Dairoth doing so much of damage like he does in the early part of the game. They managed to take down 2. And this with the objective of the lore of the turtle being up, second turtle for the game. So, gold advantage now. pretty much even, thanks to that engagement there on the mid lane. Tyroth going in for the Terizla, knowing he's got quite a bit of armor penetration there. Poke coming out from the X-Borg. We've got Tigreal giving some vision here in the mid lane. Does he have the opportunity to set? Yes, he does. Does he have the implosion? Yes, he does. Follow up. The Tyroth jumps straight into that there, but he manages to second skill his way out of it. Conceal play coming out from the Tigreal. But as the engagement happened onto the Roger, they sense there's opportunity to do something. Do they have the skills to do anything? Hyla's trying to stun for that Leslie, but it doesn't look like they're gonna really want to overextend and over-engage here, because without the implosion from the Tigreal, you don't have that massive set. This Tigreal pick doing wonders for the side of Ryze at this moment in time, as they have a 1k gold lead going into the 6th minute of the game. 1k gold lead and a bit of a turret advantage, as they have taken down the bot lane turret. Oh, Alucard trying to get some damage onto the turret. Vexana with the ultimate out there to try and defend. Oh, but we've got the Cyclops onto the Leslie. Almost getting the Leslie down. Flicker committed by both the marksman and the mage. Oh, nice from the Hylos, protecting his marksman. And Alucard onto the backline, managing to get the Vexana down. The Tyroth picks up the Tigreal, but he falls to the Alucard as well. Tigreal coming in there, saving his teammates, getting the set. That's 2 cores down for just Aroma. Well, good exchange for the side of Ryze here. We're getting to see quite a feisty matchup here. Those picks didn't think they could work, but these guys making it work.
Yeah. So we just need to give a quick shout out to Gorilla 101. Thank you for watching, and she said, "Let's go Ryze." But good evening to you as well, Gorilla 101. From me.
Oh, Tyroth with a steal under the turtle there, beautiful. Yes. I'm sorry, I just got so excited that I interrupted the greetings there. Oh, they're continuing engagement. Look at this Terizla. Arjun was right. This guy on Terizla is kind of broken, but after trying to solo as much as he could, he does fall. So this engagement going firmly a win to the side of Africa Burn here, managing to pick up 3 kills for just 1 lost for them and the turtle.
And stealing the enemy team's jungler's buffs.
Oh, yeah. Stealing the buffs. Can't forget the buff steals. Mid lane turret being pushed in. Vexana there to defend. Hylos getting a bit of poke damage onto the Roger. Roger staying a bit safe. Are we going to see a lane swap here? Leslie moving towards the mid. Roger checking the bushes there just to make sure that he's safe. But you've got Alucard on the Fury, or Fury on that Alucard. He knows that the X-Borg's there. Are they checking? They're waiting to see. Tigreal is trying to make an engagement just to rotate, to try and let's see if they can bait somebody out for an engagement here. He's got that implosion up. A lot of what Ryze does depends on that implosion. A lot of what Africa Burn depends on how well they manage to keep the teams, their members spread, so that implosion doesn't catch too many. They really need that Vexana not to get caught. But as things stand at this moment in time, Ryze is just waiting for Vexana to pop her head out, and then saying, right, let's get that Vexana. Now we get to see Africa Burn in a beautiful position, 10 seconds before the Lord. And how are we going to see Ryze respond? How are they going to shift them out of position to try and get this Lord? This is going to be a battle, as the gold pretty much even. The turrets slightly to the advantage of Ryze at this moment in time. 1 extra turret as we see the mid lane wave being pushed in. Both teams setting up. Alucard waiting in the bush, but they know that he's there. Nice scouting out by the team of Africa Burn. Now we get to see a 3-2 split, and Ryze full 5-man around the Lord. We're going to get to see the wraparound coming in slowly towards the mid lane, hoping to see who they can get poked. A lot of discipline being shown by both teams. Nobody wants to commit just yet. Tigreal trying to scout those bushes out. Nobody wants to get caught. All skills ready. All abilities. All flickers minus the Roger. It's only Roger without the flicker here. As we see the teams just dancing. This is a Lord dance for the ages. Because it is taking up ages. Which is really good to see. I mean, it just shows discipline from the side of both teams there. Waiting, poking, prodding, trying to shift and pull the teams out of position, trying to get a bit of poke damage, trying to force some skills, waiting for someone to make the mistake. It's a full 5-man, 5v5 engagement from the Dairoth onto the Roger. Waited so patiently, got the kill, got the advantage now as they go straight for a Lord, realizing they have this opportunity. But, as you know, that one Tigreal implosion, one Terizla penalty zone, and all could change. But Hylos doing a beautiful job giving vision and scouting. As they realize Lord is down to half health. Engagement comes out onto the Terizla. Penalty zone catches, but the follow-up is there for the side of Africa Burn. They're going wild. Implosion does get committed, but there's not enough damage to follow this up. Africa Burn taking full advantage of this moment in time to take down 3 for nothing as the Lord is getting melted by this Dairoth. Vexana trying to block off this Alucard. He's engaging onto her. Does he have the 1 HP killed? The Hylos coming in with a save. So make that 4 for nothing. And the Lord going to the side of Africa Burn. This game has now, from being even, swung slightly into the direction of Ryze. But can they capitalize? You do see them taking down the mid lane turret. Lord slowly pushing his way up through the bot lane. Roger trying to protect that top lane there because they still got all 3 turrets going. Doesn't want to let that fall. But we've got the 4-1 split happening for the side of Africa Burn here as they try to take down this tier 1 turret, a tier 2 turret in the mid lane, trying to use the distraction of the Lord to try and get it down. The wave not quite there yet. Will we see an engagement around this mid lane turret? Poke damage coming out on both the Roger and the Leslie, but that mid lane turret does fall. So one Lord fell, the mini Lord was still there from the Vexana, but that gets taken down. The top lane turret being pushed into the base. Roger manages to clear this, so it looks like Africa Burn using this 8-minute Lord, or actually they took it around the 10-minute mark, but to actually get all the tier 2 turrets down. So now, ultimate from the Dairoth doesn't land onto anybody. Alucard there is like, the implosion comes out, but it gets cancelled. Well, and the follow-up damage, X-Borg into the backline to the penalty zone, but the Dairoth's there to follow up. They managed to take that down, that Terizla as well. It's a 2-for-nothing exchange as the mid lane falls. The damage coming out just way too much from the side of Africa Burn for Ryze to deal with. The mid lane wave going through there, but they managed to clear that wave. Do they have enough time as the second wave comes in? Can they turret lock? Can they end? They're probably going to go for it. Dairoth engaging there onto the Roger as they try to turret lock. Vexana with the ultimate comes out. Yes, they do it. Well played to the side of Africa Burn, taking up that one proper solid engagement that they had and turning it into a solid advantage. Well played to Africa Burn. Ryze did extremely well in the second game here. Almost brought the game back to a 1-1. But it came down to the synergy that was shown by Africa Burn, taking this first semi-finals in the most wanted tournament 2-0. So, Sean the Scarpskeg, what do you think about this matchup? How did you enjoy it?
This was a lot more nail-biting than the first one, I have to say. It was a good matchup. I know the Leslie has received a lot of hate. But Average Joe came online. A good job to Africa Burn. Ryze. Well played, guys. Well played. I think you guys just didn't have any answers for Africa Burn tonight. So I'm excited to see who Africa Burn will be facing in the finals. Who will they meet up against? Will it be Alchemy X? Or will it be the team Alchemy X is facing tomorrow night?
Yeah. So Alchemy X is gonna be in the next matchup of tomorrow, which will be excuse me 1 second while I wet my throat.
Oh, you're good there.
Yeah, sorry, my just wetting my throat there. Yeah, so tomorrow's matchup is going to be Savage Reborn against Alchemy X. It was a matchup that Hachiman was hoping to get when it was NWO up against Savage Reborn in the last of our quarterfinals, and he was rooting for Savage Reborn, wanting his team to first them. So you're going to get to see that particular matchup tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp. So it's going to be an extremely good game, but this one that we got to watch was quite quite an intense matchup. But
what a way to open up the semifinals. What a way.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So congratulations to Africa Burn being the first of the finalists in the Most Wanted tournament. We're going to see them back in action this Sunday at 8 p.m. sharp. Just going to make sure that everything's organized between the teams so that the time's going to be all good. But this was a fun watch. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We had quite a few viewers in today. Gabskenko.
Yeah, no, I definitely saw that. And some of the viewers had me busy there on the chat.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the usual story when you're on the live chat. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this match. We will see you all again tomorrow night for the semifinals, Savage Reborn versus Alchemy X. But we will be back on stream a little bit later here on Waylander Gaming. It looks like Ginger Ninja is going to be on duty tonight. So we're going to go back to our either Once Human or Hogwarts Legacy. But I was really enjoying the Hogwarts Legacy stream that we did yesterday. I'm sure the viewers, actually the people who tuned in to view, because we had quite a few viewers for that as well last night. They were having a party there in the live chat. I don't know if you saw. We did speak to them. We had those guys were tuned in for that particular match, the Hogwarts Legacy live stream, and we've got some plans for development of the community coming up. So we will have some video and information about that pretty soon. But for everybody watching, thank you for tuning in. We will have tomorrow night, before the game starts, we're going to release information about the next tournament that's going to be up here on the Waylander Gaming channel, which is Conquerors of the Dawn. We haven't been publicizing it all that much. We're just getting all the background work sorted out, all the finer details. So that's going to be in the following week after Most Wanted's done. And it's going to be a tournament that takes place in between Most Wanted, the end, and the start of the MSA. So there's going to be some good teams in there, quite a few good teams. We're going to release information as to all of what's going to be happening there this Saturday. We're just going to talk to all the captains, make sure everything is A-okay, and then we'll be good to go from next week. So don't think that after the Most Wanted tournament's done, that's going to be nothing for you to watch. There's plenty for you to tune into on Waylander Gaming from now till hopefully forever. But anyway, from myself, Waylander,
And myself, Skorpskenko.
thank you for watching, and it's gonna be goodbye and good night.
If you haven't liked or shared or subscribed yet, please do so. And once you've subscribed, please hit that notification button. Goodbye.